So you guys know the vacation hangover is real. I feel like we're finally coming out of it. And we jump right back into our busy schedule. And so I got to tell you something, that we jump back into our busy schedule and it was so easy after, we had this like, we were relaxed on our nutrition and what we were doing, and we ate out and got to have the drinks and everything else. And so last night I caught myself like, oh my gosh, it's busy. We don't have any food. I was ready to go out to eat, just grab something from the fast food. And I said, no, I've got a salmon. And so in the time that I was getting between running home, grabbing the kids, getting them ready for baseball, I popped the salmon in. Super easy. I didn't realize it only took like 15 minutes to cook it. And so we just got one of the big ones from Costco, rubbed it with, sprayed it with some oil, rubbed it with some Cajun seasoning, and popped it in. 15 minutes, it was done. Didn't have time to eat it right then, but it was ready to eat when we got home that night, which was like the danger point, like when you come home and you're like, I'm starving, feed me. And I could have eaten at the concession stand, but I didn't. I chose the results, and I'm going to tell you why, but I chose the results. I had the salmon, we had the Brussels sprout and kale salad. It's a premix that was from Costco that we found. I'm loving it. Super easy. So I had a protein and I had my vegetables all waiting for me, ready when I got home. Super easy, right? Fast food. Faster than anything I could have gotten from a drive-through. Order probably would have been screwed up. I would have felt like shit later on, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. But I still had a carb I had to eat for the evening, and I chose to drink it instead, which, yes, you can substitute. There's wine for the on the program, and you can substitute that out for a carb. And I did. And you know what? It got me thinking. I was like, okay, it's summer. It feels good. I've got all these parties coming up and managing all of this. And then I thought back to the first 3 months when I was in the Ultimate Portion Fix test group, and I was really dialed in on my nutrition. And guys, you've seen the results. Like, I've got amazing results for dialing in my nutrition, limiting my alcohol, not drinking it during the week just to drink it. But I love wine. So like, okay, what do I do? And I realized my word of the year is clarity. And one of the things when I woke up this morning, I enjoyed my wine last night, but when I woke up this morning, I just felt kind of foggy. And it wasn't just from the vacation hangover. I just felt foggy from my kid being up all night. And then I knew it was that wine. I knew it was that choice that I had made. And so it got me thinking again back to those first 3 months when I was getting those results, and then looking where I was able to dial in the nutrition. We weren't so busy. We didn't have so much going on. And now I think about everything that I have learned and how do I apply it going forward, and how do you guys get to apply it going forward in what I call the busy season. For us, springtime, super busy, and I don't know what I was thinking, letting my kid play multiple sports, and we're just juggling all of those schedules right now, and we're on the go, and we're volunteering, and we have all the things. And so last night was a great example of being prepared, of having that food on hand, to be able to quick go to that and make that your go-to. And you guys, it's a choice. You have to make that choice to eat healthier and to not turn to the chips or the hot dogs or the things that are at like ready, easy to access. Like I was at the concession stand for 2 hours and I was like, oh, please, and I wanted to eat it, but I didn't need it. And especially because I knew I was going to come home and have the wine. So you have to have that balance. Because then I looked at our calendar coming up, and it's not only the practices, it's not only the games, it's not only the volunteer activities and where we need to go and the travel, but we have this amazing community here that we love any reason to celebrate and party. So we have our Bunko night on Friday, and that is a monthly event for the community, for the neighborhood that we go to. And so I know that we're going to be drinking on that one. We've got parties coming up. We've got a kind of a farewell, not a farewell, but it's like a friend of ours is deploying, and so we're going to be going there and celebrating all the 9 months of holidays that he's going to miss. We've got Cinco de Mayo. We've got, and it's just like the events keep going on. And then summer comes, and we love to party in summer. We have a great pool community, and we have so much fun with it. I'm not going to miss out on that. Like that's a community. That's like what we do, and it's social and it's engaging and it's fun. But I'm also not going to sacrifice my results either. So you find that balance and you prepare yourself and you look ahead and you say, okay, we've got this event coming up and we're going to be doing this. And so, am I going to be drinking here? What am I going to be eating here? What can I control? And like some of the things I do when I know these events are coming up is I love to bring the veggie tray. So I know I will get at least a serving of veggies in while I balance everything else out. I don't go to parties hungry. That's another thing. Like this Friday night coming up, I will probably have like a Shakeology before I go, just so I don't show up there hungry and ready to go, and then balance it out with lots of water. Like, these are just some of the things that I look into the busy season coming, and everybody wants to default and say, oh, it's summer's almost here. I'm going to scrap it. No, I am still like on my weight loss journey, and so many of you are too. And that's like, we're going to figure out the balance between, enjoying over here and maintaining our results. And it's totally possible. And so I just want to share that with you guys, that you can have busy life, you can have your wine, and you can still have your results, right? Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.